Good afternoon, folks. Time now is about approximately 12:15 on Monday, December 7th, 2020. So I actually am just waking up from a very cool nap from this dream actually that I had for an idea. So either for a book idea or Hallmark movie idea, and I thought it was quite interesting. Um, and the name for this project should be um, either Christopher Christmas or Christopher Santa, Santa Christopher, something along those lines. And ironically, that's also my boyfriend's name is Chris. But this is so funny because it's interesting. It started off with me like running to the mailbox, and then in the mailbox, I had gotten like a whole bunch of bills, and I didn't have access to money or funds, and therefore I was like, oh wow, like I just wonder, I wish I could have this all like taken care of and whatever, and why don't I wish for Santa to help me out? So Santa actually being like just Christopher Santa, Santa Christopher. And it revolves around like these characters. Like, for example, you have like an Oprah like character who is very nice and very generous. And this Oprah character like takes care of all her friends and helps them out with their bills and with their finances and whatnot. And then there's like these three young girls that work at like Santa's workshop type of store, like a Christmas Hallmark type of store. And tis the season of giving, and for being thankful and yada yada yada. But these girls also have bills and things that concern them and things that they can't help pay for themselves as well. So then, we introduce the character of Christopher Christmas, who was this nice, jolly man. And ironically, like, he's a teddy bear, like, at heart. But then, like, I don't know, somehow this teddy bear, um, a black Christopher Santa, black teddy bear, comes to life, and so he starts helping these people. So, at first, the Oprah character, like, she starts kind of feeling lonely, and, she's a good person at heart, and she has all herself together and her life together, but she's lonely, and so she, like, wants somebody. So she, like, starts going to sleep, and she starts, praying and dreaming and hoping that she would have a, partner, somebody to be there with her, and just so she's lonely, so she starts feeling like blue and glum, and she's like, oh, why me, like, woe is me, why can't I have somebody, like, I want somebody. So she like goes to bed and starts thinking about this and whatnot, and then the black Christopher Santa, Santa Christopher, comes to life. So he's a very cool, jolly man. He's very helpful to his community. He helps people out. And then, yeah, like a romance starts blossoming between this Oprah like character and this Christopher Santa, Santa Christopher, and everything is all cool and, dandy, and they're getting along just fine, and they're getting to know each other, and this romance starts blossoming. So it's pretty cool. However, um, all of a sudden things kind of take a bad turn. Excuse me, I'm burping there. um, Things kind of start taking a bad turn, and then Christopher Santa, Santa Christopher, gets sick, and people don't know what's wrong with him, and like he's just falling ill. So they start fearing for the worst and start preparing for his departure and, like, for his death and whatnot. So he's feeling ill, he's feeling sick, and like he's not at death's door, like on his deathbed, but this is what the working girls that work at the Christmas shop, and this is what the Oprah character start thinking and feeling. So they start, hoping and praying, and they rally around him by his bedside, and there's like tears and there's crying and whatnot. So they just want him to get better. They want him to feel better. They want him to recuperate, make a full recovery, and just have life return to normal as it was. So in time, Christopher Santa, Santa Christopher starts feeling better, and he starts getting better, and everybody's like rallying around him and praying for him, and like they're all just praying and praying and praying, but it seems like they're all praying for the wrong reasons, because they're like missing him and just wanting him to get better. But then finally, like, God starts placing this all in their hearts, and like the Holy Spirit starts placing them all this in their heart, and saying, like, don't pray for like the good things that he was doing or whatnot. Just pray for him, pray for his healing, and pray for his recovery and whatnot. And lo and behold, in time, like, he recovers and he gets better, and then everyone ends up with a happy ending. So Santa, Christopher Santa, and the Oprah character end up, being together, finally together happily. The girls that are their friends that work at the uh, Christmas shop, the Santa shop type style thing, the store, are happy as well, and everyone ends up with a happy ending. Everyone ends up getting with what they want for Christmas. All their bills paid off, everything is good and dandy, and then that's just it, like, happy ending. And the end, that was it, that was all. And I woke up from that dream. Isn't that cool though? I thought that that was a pretty cool idea. So, that's it. Let me just stop babbling. Okay, bye.